Hey guys, today we're taking a closer look at roll groove fittings. So I've grabbed a heap of roll groove fittings from the warehouse, all different types. I just wanted to go through where you would use roll groove fittings and how they all go together. So we've worked really hard over the last few years to build the whole range out of roll groove fittings to make it so you can connect to any other type of system very easily. So if we look at, I guess firstly, how the system works. So once you've got your roll groove, you need a second roll groove fitting and then a coupling that goes between the two to join it together. We'll come back to how that actually works in a minute, but once we get into roll groove is actually quite easy because we have threaded adapters, weld-on adapters, cam lock adapters, all different sorts of adapters, which is really where the system comes into its own. It's very versatile. So I guess ordinarily the most common way to get to roll groove is you have a bit of black pipe and you would weld a roll groove stub onto it, which gives you your first roll groove fitting. Then from there you can get to anything that you want. You can use the common fittings like an elbow, a T-piece or a cross, and then from there you just keep building out. You can get elbows, butterfly valves, check valves, flanges. You can add a thread where you need it very easily. No welding, it's very versatile. And on top of that, all of our roll groove fittings are galvanized, so really work well for water trucks or environments where you've got harsh water. There's just a lot of different adapters as well. So that's a reducing adapter, 3-inch roll groove to 2.5-inch MPT. We have heaps of different types of adapters. Female thread, male thread, roll groove to hose barb in different sizes. You've got concentric reducers, that's 100mm, 4-inch to 50mm 2-inch. One of the good things, if you look at reducing, it's something that's difficult in other systems. With roll groove it's very easy. Like you do have your concentric reducers. You also have reducing couplings, which allow you to go from 3-inch to 2-inch without needing any other fitting. You need the coupling anyway, so there's no additional fittings other than the coupling. I don't have one on the table with me, but you also have caps, which is another unique part of the system. Very easy to cap off pipes you don't need. And with those caps, you can get them with threaded outlets in them as well, which is also quite good. But a new thing that we've added to the range, which is a huge time saver, is the new quick fit coupling. So firstly, what I'll do is I'll demonstrate how a traditional coupling goes together. So you'll start with your first fitting, roll groove coupling. The only way to get this on is to undo the bolts or the nuts. And you have your two half couplings and your gasket. So you put the gasket on over the first fitting. I like to put it all the way down. And then you get your second fitting. And then you bring that gasket up over the halfway point. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it does need to be on the second fitting. Now I've done thousands of these, so I'm pretty good, but it's time consuming and you can mess it up. If you don't get that gasket right, it will leak. Then you put on your two half couplings. Like so. And then you get the nuts on. And then you lock it up with an impact driver. So that's the normal way. The new way, which I love, is these quick fit couplings. So you don't need to undo it, you just leave it as it is. So it comes like this, you just drop it on. The gasket goes over the fitting. It's positioned in the center because it's got a stopper in the middle. Then you add your second part, your second fitting, then you just lock it up. That's it, huge time saver. So a water truck might have 20 of these couplings on it. If it takes 2 or 3 minutes with the old style, 30 seconds with the new, huge time saver. So new addition to the range, but real game changer. It makes fitting roll grooves so much easier. When you're building your truck, or if you're looking at which system to use, definitely reach out, have a chat to our guys in sales. They know the whole range of roll groove couplings and fittings and all the different options. But definitely feel free to check out our website as well. All these parts will be on there at trexmfg.com.